Hey guys, welcome back to PFI Speed. We have been crazy busy with PSCA race cars and getting everybody ready for the season. As you guys saw, my son Shane backed his car into the wall. In this video, we're gonna give you guys a little update on Shane's car. We've also got Rocky Mountain Race Week coming up. Our friend Harvey came out from Arizona. We're gonna throw his little all-wheel drive Civic on the dyno, make some rips, and then followed up with our friend Corey and his Zepher getting ready for PSCA this weekend. We are going and going. We've had PSCA 2 weeks back to back, and we've had a lot going on. So I appreciate you guys supporting us. I want to give a huge shout out to some of our supporters for PSCA: Equilibrium Tuning, Boost by Gear Performance, GP1 Racing, and Enemy Creations. We appreciate you guys supporting us and helping us build this series. Like I said, we've had races back to back, and we're getting ready for those now. So let's get on it, and let's get some cars going.
Perfect. Like a glove.
Yeah, I might as well just throw it in and try it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It not work?
Oh, that thing's sick. It fits in there perfectly.
Yeah.
Too. I don't think I've ever seen such a big turbo on a top mount like this in one of these.
If you look right there, you can barely squeeze a piece of paper in between the header and the exhaust housing. It's tight.
I'm surprised it fit between like the block and stuff right here. And
so I had the T1 crank trigger bracket, and I had to switch to the De La Cruz one. Yeah,
I had to clearance the hell out of mine, and I just have a GT35.
Yeah,
but mine's also in an EF, so I have like half as much room from here to the motor. But yeah, no, that's cool. It's definitely in there. This thing's huge. That's what she said.
1001.
Yeah.
The power ground.
Yeah.
What's going on here, bud?
Oh, I'm looking for the one ground that goes on the engine for the coils normally. I'm not sure where it is, so I'm trying to find that one at the moment.
Okay. Oh, power ground?
Well, these are the ones from the
'Cause I thought the one that says power ground is the one that's supposed to go to there, right? It's going to the battery.
Maybe that's what that is, huh?
Yeah, because they're supposed to be. So this is only a harness, so it's just one supposed to go to there. So that one, yeah, needs to go to the motor.
Okay. Maybe that's what we're up against.
The power ground. That's the coil ground that needs to go to the engine, not the battery.
really?
Yep, the one that says power ground here. And then the other one says battery ground, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Battery negative. So the power ground one needs to go to the thermostat.
That's where I had it.
Yeah.
And then I moved it.
Yep.
I did the same thing. I was like, power ground, it must go to the battery, but I was wrong too.
Yeah,
what's the setup on this thing to run?
Water to air.
Water to air?
Oh, you mean motor-wise?
Anything you want to tell me. I'm just keeping it a secret.
It's a RS machine block, 85 millimeter GSR with 3/8 Eagles.
Okay.
It's 10-to-1 compression, flat face valves, rocket springs and retainers, and it's got a Garrett GT4202R.
Cool.
Big turbo.
Yeah, Brent heard you say that, and he was like, "What?" And he ran right over you.
Hopefully it'll spool. If it doesn't, we'll put a nitrous kit on it, or I'll go smaller. I don't know. It is what it is.
I mean, it's cool nonetheless. I'm sure it'll make the power.
It'll be a lot of fun. And it's
launch high RPM.
And it's all-wheel drive.
Oh yeah, all-wheel drive. Okay. Yeah, he is over there.
There you go. Yep. All right. Yeah, she's rolling. We just need to get in this corner here. I don't know if we can, but pretty awesome. We need to get. Just throwing fuel in.
Was how many pounds, Jamie?
5.
5.
There's a guy near me that has a dyno that can do that, and I can just drive it up.
140, so we can start putting some ice in here.
All right, let me go get it
140,
back.
not bad.
Go ice it down.
All right, cool. It's a clean little setup back here.
I'm gonna have to drain some.
If we can put a catch pen or something under it.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here. You have a catch pen?
$450.
I think we need to pull the plugs and check the plugs.
Check the gap.
Yes, sir. I kind of do.
Yeah, those plugs that are in there are not gapped.
Yeah,
They're not gapped.
They were. So when we're trying to get it to run, I put ungapped plugs in it because we thought they were gapped down too tight. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Okay. It's just a row on it. Yeah.
All right, Jamie, your spark plugs are different.
Okay.
Different kind, different gap.
Okay.
Harvey, that's getting it. It's getting better.
Yeah, I think so. It sounds good.
Yeah, it does. Oh yeah. Let's go, boys.
What do you make, Gordo?
Woo!
53.
553. You good jump there, buddy.
Yep.
553. 16 pounds, you said?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, I'm loving this thing.
Yeah, that was a good rip.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll feed it a little more. I want to see like 20 pounds of boost.
20 pounds?
Yeah.
He said it's got, when he said, talking about the rods, he said something Eagles, like he specified like the size of something. I think he was talking about the rod bolts, but I think he said 3/8 Eagles or something like that.
Okay.
Batman to the rescue again. So rad.
There we go. A little better. I think it would if I wanted it to.
That's what I wanted.
20 pounds?
20 pounds. Huh? That's 89. Big turbo. That's why I stretched it. That's 19 pounds.
Yeah, almost done spinning. 10 minutes later. Oh, it's an old air to water air cooler too. So cool. 609, 388. Good job, dude.
Thank you. 19 pounds.
19 pounds. What? Can you show me what the graph looks like real quick?
Yeah, of course.
So he's revving it to 8,900 with this big turbo. It's a 4202.
I have the limiter at 92 and the shed light at 89.
Okay. You can see it's just peaking right there, so she's definitely more RPM.
Look at the boost curve,
Yeah.
and then look at the power
it's the
curve.
same,
It
yeah.
matches.
Matches perfect.
So, I mean, if
So
we read
at the
this
same
thing
boost, it would be about 634 to 640 at 9,600 probably.
yeah. Because let me double check my limiter and my shift light real quick.
EC just runs to the fuel tech.
So I have 9,200 rev limiter and 89 shift light. So, because that last 200 RPM, it kind of
Yep.
starts hitting the limit. So
So we bought this turbo from our friend Tony, who used to run a little 8-second CRX. So pretty cool little deal, little throwback. But what a unit, man! All-wheel drive, 5-lug. Man, what a beauty.
see, it makes like nothing, and then. So that's where the timing went.
42
yeah.
OT, so.
Watch where my timing finally went down there. Okay. So I just gotta play with it on that timing table.
Yeah, it sounds like a valve sucker. That's why.
Yeah.
I had to have bass on. You build up the little strong.
That's what I was trying to get it to do it.
That 4,000 is what's probably getting you. Cheap jet. Different. Sounds like a jet gonna take off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only 10 pounds. So like, I'll pull it up for you and show you. Try like 7,200 RPM, so just hang 72, 9, 10 pounds.
Perfect.
Air fuel's like 10.2 to 10.8 on it. Timing's down 10. All you have to do is down here, click this, and you'll go to the new map.
Sweet.
For pump gas.
Yeah, click it, hit the green button, and
Yep.
good to go.
There you go.
Well, you got an even gap over here now, so.
Before it was like, yeah, where's your little triangle? Let's see if this is doing pretty better. There you go.
Yeah.
Good as new.
Yeah, I mean, that turns pretty
Yeah.
straight with it on top.
Heck yeah.
I mean, when you're ready to,
Yeah, when you're ready
finish
to
it,
fix it.
we can do some more to the sheet metal, but I think the structure is now pretty close to where it should be.
Yeah. Oh, pull that right there.
Yep. Yeah, I was looking at that, and I was looking at this back in here still needs to come a little bit, but you got this back where it goes,
Yep.
and this is dead center in here now. If you look in the window here, you can see it.
I say I'll put one right there.
Yeah. So I think once you get it all, everything hooked back up and all your little bits and pieces, I think the structure is going to be fine for you.
Thank you.
Just a little bump.
Just a little bump. It's been a while since I got to play bumper drives, so I had to.
Well, you got a pretty neat looking bumper car over here.
Yeah, that one's fun.
Yep.
It's
Yeah, it's just not accurate.
That's not enough.
It's not enough, Jeff?
No. Went down where it was supposed to keep going up.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up?
You want to pet the dead cat?
Way too much.
What do you think of that, Harley?
Gnarly, dude.
We're rubbing?
There was smoke there, yeah.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Watch out.
That's awesome.
That thing is cool.
Zephyr.
Ain't much power. So cool.